Tensions in the Indo-Pacific region have reached a boiling point as China escalates its aggressive stance towards Taiwan. Beijing remains unyielding in its determination to subjugate the island nation, repeatedly violating its sovereignty through provocative military drills and exercises. Taiwan, however, stands defiant, refusing to bow to China's repressive ambitions. The situation has drawn widespread global concern, with Western powers expressing alarm over China's belligerent actions. The United States and its coalition allies are mobilizing their military might, deploying strategic assets to deter further Chinese aggression. America's robust naval presence in the Pacific is being bolstered by a remarkable show of force from Western Europe. In a move that stunned the world, French President Emmanuel Macron announced France's intention to lend naval support to the U.S. deterrent in the region. This bold declaration was coupled with news of a joint Franco-German naval operation aimed at reinforcing the U.S. presence and easing the pressure on Taiwan, Japan, and the Philippines from China's coercive policies. This unprecedented European intervention has catalyzed a flurry of activity. Germany, France, and other European nations are dispatching an armada of ships and aircraft to the Pacific in an unprecedented display of solidarity. They will participate in joint exercises with the U.S. Navy, Japan, and others in the South China Sea and surrounding waters, a direct challenge to China's territorial claims. The groundwork for these deployments was laid through diplomatic channels, with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and French President Macron engaging in high-level talks with Chinese President Xi Jinping. However, these efforts appear to have failed to persuade China to abandon its aggressive stance, prompting Europe to take decisive action. Germany has already begun sending a fleet of frigates and supply ships across the Atlantic, bound for the Pacific. Other nations, even those with historically limited interests in Asian affairs, such as Spain and Italy, are joining the fray. Indications suggest that France will commit a formidable naval contingent to this joint endeavor, but the European response extends beyond the maritime domain. Germany, France, and Spain are deploying a substantial air wing, including Eurofighter Typhoon jets, refueling tankers, and transport aircraft, to participate in exercises with the US, Japan, Australia, and India. This massive aerial contingent, comprising some 1,800 personnel, will train alongside regional forces, honing their skills and demonstrating their operational readiness. The significance of these exercises cannot be overstated. As Lieutenant General Ingo Gerhardt, commander of the German Air Force, stated, "By participating in Pacific Skies 24, the Europeans are showing their presence in a region of the world that is of great importance to everyone." The training regimen is both extensive and grueling. It begins with low-level exercises in Alaska, transitions to the Arctic, and culminates in joint drills with Japan and India. Aircraft will participate in the biennial Pitch Black exercise in Australia's Northern Territory, involving over 100 planes from 17 nations. They will also fly over Hawaii during the multinational Rim of the Pacific exercise. Retired U.S. Air Force officer Ralph Casa, a former president of the Pacific Forum think tank, argues that the European presence will significantly enhance deterrence in the region. Should an emergency arise in Taiwan, these forces could prove invaluable in filling gaps and bolstering defensive capabilities. Paul Buchanan, an American security expert based in New Zealand, echoes this sentiment, noting that the training is designed to showcase the Air Force's ability to operate over vast distances and diverse environments in close coordination with non-NATO partners and India. This unprecedented show of force underscores Europe's growing recognition that stability in the Indo-Pacific is vital to its interests. The Taiwan Strait is a critical maritime choke point, and any disruption to trade routes could have severe repercussions for German supply chains and the broader European economy. As Europe deepens its military engagement in the region, China is likely to scrutinize its relations with key European players, particularly France and Germany. Both Scholz and Macron have held high-level meetings with Xi Jinping, discussing economic ties and global issues. However, France's decision to deploy naval forces in support of the U.S. could strain its relationship with China. Despite these tensions, France and China remain significant trade and investment partners, with Xi's recent visit to France underscoring their deepening diplomatic, economic, and cultural ties. Nonetheless, Macron's assertive stance on the Indo-Pacific may force China to reevaluate this dynamic. As the geopolitical landscape in the Indo-Pacific continues to evolve, Europe's strategic maneuvers will play a pivotal role in shaping the balance of power and deterring potential conflicts. By increasing its military presence and forging closer ties with regional allies, Europe is positioning itself as a crucial stakeholder in maintaining global security and upholding the rules-based international order. Thank you for watching this video analysis. Please show your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. I wish you all a peaceful and prosperous day ahead.